All right, good morning. My name is Wade Sandy. I'm from the Dakota chapter in Fargo, North Dakota. A relatively new chapter. We've been around just under 2 years. And so I really appreciate all of the ideas. As a new chapter, we're always looking for new ideas and drawing from the experience of the chapters that have been around, learned from the School of Hard Knocks by trial and error. Thank you for sharing your wisdom, the things that you've learned. As I thought about coming to Spring Creek, I'd heard really good things from the people at the Siouxland chapter. Our previous chapter president, or current, I guess, chapter president had a great experience. And so I was expecting it to be a great experience. And CFMA is something that really strikes me about this organization that was crystal clear to me, or became crystal clear, was when I attended the national conference in June. And I had not made the national conference prior to that. I'd been to the joint CFMA AGC conference. But the national conference to me was an eye-opening experience. The education that I received was solid to outstanding, very valuable. But the more valuable thing that I recognized was the tightness of the people that were there. There was a community. It was tangible, palpable. You could feel it and see it, that the relationships that had been forged by the people that continue to go to those activities, and how important that was. And it's like a big extended family. And I see that in all of you here, and I'm so grateful for those relationships. And I so look forward to seeing you, and I'm hopeful to see all of you at future events. The more years I get under my belt in the work world, I realize the value of those relationships and friendships, that people come and go in your lives, and you maybe not realize it. Kind of always think in your youth that you have these years ahead of you, and the people that have touched your life, that you'll connect with them again down the road, or you'll see them, and they're not lost to you in your life. But the more that you experience life, I've come to realize that there are people that come and go in your life, and you need to embrace those people when they're there and really learn from them and so value that relationship. And I'm so hopeful to be able to see all of you again down the road and have those good connection points because of the value that I've received from each of you. So thank you for that. When I came here, what I was hoping to learn was just some good skills to help make a difference in people's life. Again, as I get more experience, more years under my belt, I've come to realize that I think what's important to me is when I get to the end of my career, I want to look back and be able to say, I made a difference. I made a difference in a person's life or people's life. And so the skills that we've picked up here, I'm really hoping to take with me. And some of those things are be vulnerable. Don't be afraid to open up to people. Be engaged. Always be in the moment. Seek to understand myself. Emotional intelligence. Figure out where I'm at so I can relate to more people. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Alex, when you and I were kayaking down the river, there were times where we knew we had to paddle against the current to try and get where the ship pointed where we wanted it to go. But there were other times it was just, it was easier just to let the current take us. Let's do our 360 and we'll come out in the right direction and move on. So don't fight it sometimes when you don't have to, is what I learned there. Be engaged. Make meetings. Embrace the meeting so that people are engaged and not just be informing of them, not just be talking to them, but engage people. Some terms I learned. Thank you. Popcorn, red, green, blue, rainbow. Celebrate milestones. Focus, clarity. Some of the tools that are available to help our chapter operate more effectively: the Connection Cafe, the affinity programs, Member Builder, ChapCom, Chapter Connection Program. Now there's so many tools that we have available to help us to help us operate more effectively in our position as a leader of the chapter. And I'm really excited, and I'm thankful for the people at CFMA for the time and the effort that you've put in to help us. And there's so many great tools, and I hope to be able to help share some of that and discover that, continue discovering and sharing that with the rest of the members in our chapter. So what I will do is I will be engaged. I'm going to try and use the methods to lead more effectively, and I will use the tools to help increase the relevance and the value for our membership. So thank you.
Thank you, Wade. Wade shared about what happened here. As a leader, can you bring a piece of Spring Creek back to the chapter? Can you bring something to connect people so they feel the same way you do? That's a challenge I would give to you. So good luck.
Yeah,
One, two, three.
Thank you.